What's good, YouTube? Tripz here, back with another video. And I'm going to be doing a video about the floating market in Thailand. Just giving you a little walk around. You're going to see basically what it looked like before it went up in fire. A couple of days ago, this place burned pretty much to the ground. Did about 50 million baht in damage. So this was a walkthrough that I did before, and I'm just gonna kind of showcase what the floating market looked like before. So as you've seen the little fish spa where you stick your feet in, and the little fishies eat like the skins or whatever off of your feet. I've never done that. I've known people to done it. I've never done it though. One thing I do kind of want to take note is if you notice the wood. Look at how old the wood is. Now, in my opinion, I think, I'm gonna go ahead and make a educated guess that this was personally an excellent fuel source for the fire that occurred. Basically burnt the place to the ground. But as you see, it's a pretty cool spot, man. If you've ever been to Pattaya Floating Market, then you would know technically what it looks like, boots on the ground and stuff like that. So a lot of vendors, some vendors are sitting inside their boats selling items. There's BB, she's the one that set up this trip for us to go down there, set up the driver and everything for us. Shout out to BB. So yeah, man, a lot of stores, a lot of stuff to buy from here. I don't know if you can really do that much negotiation. Out of the things that I've bought here, the prices were pretty set. I think maybe one time I made a purchase here, I was able to kind of haggle down a little bit, but everything's pretty much set. I'm more than likely that's because these vendors have to lease these locations at a specific price. Now, I don't know how much traffic Pattaya's floating market gets on a daily basis. However, I do know they do get a lot of business, but I don't know how much. So I'm quite sure they have to hold firm on those prices because of how much it may cost for those to lease those locations or that space that they're at the time. But this is it, man. Pattaya's floating market. Like I said, you can buy a lot of stuff here. I didn't see a lot of tourists that looked like they were maybe of Russian descent or any European, or like Indian or, other countries. It was a lot of Asian people here. I'm quite sure they weren't all Thai. It might have been a mixture of like Chinese and maybe Japanese and Korean, because I did run into a few of them while I was out there. Had a couple of conversations with some people, just random. There's another picture of the boat. Now I hear the floating market in Bangkok is a lot bigger. I haven't done that one either. I've seen images of it, but out of the time I've been to Bangkok, I've never really stopped and checked out the floating market. This is like a riverfront style floating market. It is a lot smaller. Now I've seen some where there was just like crowds of boats. Not here, of course, but in Thailand, and other locations. I have to find out exactly where, but I've seen images, really crowded boats. Those are like that's cool right there. Those are like coconut pancakes, man. Those are really good, really good. So here it is. As you see, we're walking around. Sights and sounds of Pattaya Floating Market. But again, what I'm going to show you in a minute is what it actually looked like after the fact and while it was on fire and stuff, man. It was pretty crazy. And I'm not going to make this that long of a video. I was going to make 2 videos. And actually, I may do that. It just depends on how I'm feeling. But right now, I'm kind of, just talking to you guys to check out what it looked like before. Now, I'm eager to know what measures they're going to put in place once they rebuild this spot, because it's going to get rebuilt, that's for sure. Oh, funny fun fact too. A friend of mine, I texted him a picture of the that I'm going to show you pretty soon, and he instantly made reference to what occurred in Maui. Now I'm gonna just leave that at that. So, anyways, shouts out to Ish. He came with me on this trip. See him in the building. What's good, Ish? If you watch this video, salute to you, sir. Much respect. Um, yeah, here we are. This area that we're coming to, that we're going to the right, is an area where we ate the last time. Nice little food they had. They're really good. Thailand has some really excellent food, man. If you've never been to Thailand, trust the food in the United States and Thai restaurants have nothing. Nothing. One, the prices are a lot cheaper here, and then number two, the food is just so fresh and so tasty, man. It really makes me think of how similar all those spots taste out there in the United States versus here. Like you go to different places, the food tastes different, man. The seasonings are different, and it's just it's a hell of an experience, man, to come here and personally try Thai food, in Thailand. So that's the end of this video. I'm gonna go ahead and switch off to the actual article, and I won't make this too long, but you can see off the rip right there, right here in the center, fire destroys Pattaya Floating Market. Some jump into the water. Let's go with the article. I'm gonna read a little bit of the article, but look at these pictures, man. Crazy. Look at this. I mean, like you can just see it's almost like the skeleton structure of some of those huts that were over there. But a fire at the popular floating market, which is in the Banglamung district of Chonburi province, occurred at 8 p.m. on September the 7th. The fire burned down the mostly wooden market, leaving only the roof and pillars. Some market employees leaped into the water to escape the flames. At the time, nobody was seriously hurt. That's a good thing. I'm happy that nobody was hurt, But, man, these pictures are just crazy, man. Like, wow, look at that. But, again, I said this to a couple of people. Looking at the wood, it just seemed like it, kind of weathered, just excellent fuel source. The other thing I'm going to do a video about a place that's going to kind of remind you of this is the sanctuary, man, which is kind of crazy because that wood there, as much as they do to keep that place up, the wood kind of was similar, how it looked compared to the floating market. So anyways, let's go continue with the article. More than 20 fire trucks were sent to put out the fire, but it was difficult to extinguish because the area is mostly made of wood, while the area is gusty with rain. There was also the sound of explosions from time to time. I'm not going to the mayor, Poramet, I'm not going to even try to mess with that last name. Mayor of Pattaya City and District Chief of Banglamung commanded the firefighting efforts, while Dawat Chai Sitong, governor of Chonburi province, rushed to the site for an inspection. So yeah, man, I'm not going to read too much more of the article. As you see, the place is pretty much destroyed. I got another video I'm going to show you. Look at that, man. That's kind of like on a good day, of course. But I want to show you this video. This is the actual fire caught on video. I'm not going to play all of it. I just want you to see some of it. I'm going to mute that because I don't want to get copyright strike. The fire at Pattaya Floating Market. Look at this thing go, man. Look at that, man. Wow, that is crazy. That looked like some of those places that be burning in downtown LA from some of those fires that got set, crazy, man. Just absolutely crazy to look at. And the funny thing is, I was there a couple of weeks ago. I was literally at the floating market a couple of weeks ago. And then for this to occur, it's just crazy, man. Yeah, but that's pretty much it, man. Just kind of want to see if I can find something. Look, oh, there you go. These are some better shots. You got some of the employees in the water right there. Crazy. Yep, they're the market sign. I'm gonna make that my thumbnail. I have a picture of the Pattaya Floating Market sign. It was a big kind of boat in the front that was kind of like set up. Advertisement, of course. But yeah, man, this is floating market gone. They said 50 million baht in damage. About 50 million, and it's probably even more. That was just an estimate. That was just a basic estimate. Let me check my time. Okay, that's pretty much it, man. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I just kind of want to show what it looked like. It's unfortunate, man. Popular tourist attraction. Pattaya's Floating Market is pretty much burnt down. So that's it for this video. You guys be safe in your travels, and I'm gonna take you back to the overview. Man, until the next one, guys, be safe. I'll be talking to you. Chris Tripz signing out.